Hello, today's devotion is from Jeremiah chapter 6, and this story comes from the middle of what is called the Woe, the Foes of the North passages. So there's 6 oracles in Jeremiah, and they're all about the ways that Judah should be prepared for the enemy that's coming from the north. Today's scripture starts with chapter 1. Escape, people of Benjamin, get out of Jerusalem. Blow the trumpet in Tekoa, sound the alarm in Beth-Hakerem, for disaster looms from the north. Massive devastation. You are a lovely pasture, daughter Zion. Shepherds come to her with their flocks. They pitch their tents around her and graze in their place. Prepare for battle against her. Get ready, let's attack. Oh no, daylight is fading and the evening shadows lengthen. Get ready, let's attack by night and destroy her fortresses. The Lord of heavenly forces proclaims, cut down her trees and build siege ramps against Jerusalem. This city must be held accountable, for there's nothing but oppression in her midst. As a well brings forth fresh water, she brings forth evil. Violence and destruction are heard within her. Injury and wounds are ever before me. Hear me out, Jerusalem, or else I'll turn away from you and reduce you to ruins, a land unfit to live in. It's an interesting story, an interesting prophecy. So Jeremiah, when he made these prophecies, he's not super happy about them. Like, he would rather not be telling these stories. He'd rather not be sharing these dreams. It's sort of like in Greek mythology, there's a story about a girl named Cassandra, and she is destined to foretell the truth to people, and she can't help it. She can't stop telling the truth about what's to come, and usually what's to come is not great. So it's a terrible position for her to be in. She doesn't like it. She hates it. And it's sort of the same way with Jeremiah. He has a breakdown, and he says, he starts saying to God, like, I don't want to say these things anymore. Stop showing me these prophecies, these warnings that I don't want to tell people about. I don't want to do it. And God tells Jeremiah that they're not prophecies. They're not destined to come true, but they are warnings. So if he tells people about these warnings, then maybe they won't come true. Maybe they won't end up being the negative things that are predicted. Now, it's an interesting marker about what brings about destruction in the country. Did you catch what he said? The things that bring about destruction in the country of Judah are oppression of others, the fact that some people have more power than others and use it to keep people down or use it to keep people in their place. The other things that are evil pours forth from them, so that the country is known more for the evil parts of it, the evil things that it does, than the good things that it does. And the last bit is apathy. Jeremiah says to them over and over, be ready, for the time is coming. We need to be ready for this attack. And over again, the people of Judah refuse to be ready, refuse to be prepared, and the sun sets. And it's a challenge to us that we've heard the warnings, we've heard the prophecies, we know what happens when people treat each other with violence and despair and anger. It's challenging us to say, what are you going to do about it? You can't wait, because the sun's going to set and the attack will come and you'll be destroyed. We can't wait for oppression to end. We have to act and do our part.